Hey everyone, welcome back to Wanderlust Books, and today I'm going to give you suggestions for some graphic novels to read if you're just beginning. So the first one I'm going to point out is Anya's Ghost by Vera Briscoe. Now this is a really short, quick read. It has really awesome drawings, and it's all in the purple tone, if you can see. So this is about a girl named Anya who is pretty much just like a loner in high school, and she's trying to get through her years in high school, and she ends up falling in a well, and there's a skeleton at the bottom of the well. The skeleton has a ghost attached to it, and so the ghost comes out and talks to Anya, and they end up being friends, and her ghost helps her throughout school and to make friends and eventually try to get a boyfriend. And it's just pretty much their story together, and then there's a really big twist at the end, and it's really good. I would recommend picking this up if you're new to graphic novels and you just want a really quick read and something simple and easy to read. So the next one I've read recently that is a really quick read and is very simple is In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jenny Wang. I have it on my tablet because I just recently returned it to the library, and so it was a really good read. It's about a girl who ends up getting in an RPG game, and she is trying to find new friends to this RPG game. It's pretty much just her story of how she's playing in this game. She ends up farming and making money from it, and it's kind of like real life when you're like 12 or like 15 through 15 and you're getting into an RPG game or MMO, and like you have to pay for it. It's kind of like World of Warcraft where you have to pay for it every month, and so she asked her mom to help her pay for it as a birthday present. And her mom's like, okay, but you can't talk to strangers online and only girls. And so she tries to abide by that rule for her mother, but she ends up finding a guy from China that she becomes friends with. And she realizes that he's going through some really tough times, and he has really harsh work conditions. And so it's pretty much their story together and how she's trying to help him through his hard time. And it's just a really great read, and it's really quick, and the drawings are really cute. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so it's a really quick read. I would recommend it for anyone who's trying to get also into graphic novels that wants a really quick, simple read, nothing that's too fancy. And the drawings are also really cute, and I would recommend looking through that artist's work as well. So this is the probably last simple one that I'm going to recommend, and that is Lost at Sea by Brian O'Malley. So Brian O'Malley is also the artist and writer of the Scott Pilgrim series. Really simple read. It's about this girl named Riley who's going through a pretty hard time. All these books are about girls that are going really hard time. She ends up being in the car ride with these other kids from her school, and she's trying to get her way back home, and it's pretty much her going through all these different times, and she keeps seeing like cats everywhere and the word no, and she's trying to figure out what it means. And so her friends kind of are there, and they're helping her through this little issue, and you end up reading about why she's in the car with them eventually, and you get to know a lot about her. So I think it's a really great read for anyone who's trying to discover themselves, and also to just who likes to read Brian O'Malley's work. Stepping up from the really simple scale is Deadly Class by Reagan Youth. So this is a really good graphic novel. It's about the main guy right here. He's going through a rough time. He's homeless at the moment, and he's trying to live pretty much homeless, and he's trying to scrape by. So the whole reason he's pretty much homeless is because his parents were killed pretty early on, and he has a really big grudge against Ronald Reagan. And so his entire thing about this is he gets picking up by this guy who's a teacher at an assassin school, and so the entire time he's trying to learn about how to be an assassin, and eventually he wants to kill Ronald Reagan. And I'm pretty sure this is the first one in a series, so we don't know what's happening really yet at the end of the series. It's pretty much high school, but an assassin one. So you go through pretty much all the other issues that people would have in high school, like romances and school teachers hating on you and stuff like that. But the only problem is that you want to kill them, and people want to kill you. So that's really great. It also had really great artistic style. Every other page it had like a different color, which was really cool. Like here is a blue and green page, and then here's another maybe mint page. This was an awesome page. I don't know, I really liked this artist style, and it wasn't too gory, and there's really cool little cutscenes with these cool pixel art, and it's really cute, and I would highly recommend that you pick up this book because It was a great read, and it wasn't really as fast as the other ones because it has a little more depth and it is longer and there's more dialogue, but it was still pretty quick to read. I could read it in like an hour or so. So this is a book that pretty much everyone recommends here on BookTube, and that is Saga by Brian K. Vahagan. I'm really bad with names. This is a great graphic novel series. So I've only read the first one so far, but I cannot wait to get my hands on the other 3. There's currently 4 out at the moment, and I really want them, but I'm trying not to buy books that I don't need, and I have tons of books here that I haven't read, and so I'm holding off on buying these other 3 books at the moment, but I really want to read them. So this book is about these 2 characters that are from different parts of the universe, and they end up together, they fall in love, and they create a baby. And so it's pretty much their story of fighting against bad guys to try and hope that their daughter has a life to live future. And it ends on a really great note, and I can't wait to read the next novel that is about what's happening at the end of the first novel, but I haven't got my hands on it yet, but I would recommend it because it was a really great read. It is very gory, and it is not safe for work, if you know what I mean. I would only pick that up if you can handle sex photos and like gory things, people getting cut open, and they say bad words in it, and I know I'm not as friendly as I come off as through my channel, but I really enjoyed this book and the gore and the profanity that it gave us, and so I really recommend picking this up if you can handle that sort of thing, because it was a great read. Last one I'm going to recommend is something I haven't finished yet, but I really want to finish it, and it is a pretty big graphic novel, so that's kind of why I haven't finished it yet, and I'm currently reading like a 600-page book, so I haven't picked this up since then, but this is also by Brian K. Vahagan, and that is The Last Man. So this is the first volume, and I'm pretty sure this has maybe a few inside of it since it's a volume. This is book 1, so I'm pretty sure this has a few stories in it, but I'm not completely sure. So I'm not completely sure what this is about still. This also has a lot of gore. The artistic side of it is beautiful, but I can show you a page with gore in the moment. Oh, maybe not. There's naked people in it. Never mind. I just saw blood and I was like, ooh, that looks like a good page to show you guys, but nope, naked people. So I'm gonna hold off on that. The Last Man has beautiful art and it's really great. And here's just a snippet. It isn't like color coded or anything like his other books. The artist of this is Pia Gura and Jose Marzan Jr. Really bad with names. I'm sorry if I butcher people's names, but I think it's a really great story, and the cover is really cool, and I haven't read that much into it because I would recommend picking up because I've heard so many great things about it. I really like Brian K. Vahagan's storylines, so I think this is another great read to pick up if you want. I'm just recently getting into graphic novels, so I don't really know anything that much about them, and I don't have that big of a collection yet. But I am excited to see it grow, and it is something that I've really enjoyed lately. So I've been in a bit of a book slump lately, and so graphic novels really helped me get out of that book slump. So I also talked about how to get out of a book slump in one of my other videos, and I suggested graphic novels, so this is a video I'm going to suggest to watch later. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and leave anything in the comment section below that you would like to suggest to me. It could be other books or it could be graphic novels that you liked and wanted me to get my hands on and possibly review. So thanks for watching. Bye.